Okay, so I'm editing this right now, and I'm so annoyed because part of it is out of focus for a few minutes, but just bear with me. And also, why am I sitting so close to the camera? I'm literally like sucking the camera stick. Let me know. Hey guys, honestly, don't even look at me because I just got back from Playlist Live Orlando, and before I left, it was like 40-something degrees here in New York, 50-something degrees maybe. And then I got back and it's like 85 degrees and I'm sweating. And I don't have any summer outfits besides this literal one outfit I'm wearing. And it's just like a black t-shirt that's like 2 sizes too small for me because I gained 600 pounds since last summer. And I'm standing because I literally have the biggest tits when I sit down and like they have a mind of their own. It's just like weird. Like I got up too quickly before and my tits stayed sitting. It was like really uncomfortable for everyone involved. And it's like too hot for me to do anything. Like I didn't do my hair. I'm literally just sitting here sweating like a fat mess. But I'm here. And that's all that matters. Okay, I'm literally already distracted. What is up, guys? I know it's kind of been a while, but if you follow me on Twitter, you know my dog passed away, so I was just taking a little time off. I was very upset. Everyone in my house was upset, and I didn't want to be like, hey guys, while we were all upset, you know what I mean? But I am back in action, ready, here, sweaty. Oh my god, I just rhymed. And today I'm doing a video that I honestly never thought I would be doing. It's about the first time that I got high. The first and really only time I got high on the weeds. I did the weeds, and let me tell you what a nightmare it was. You will hear all about that in just a minute. Before we get into this lovely story time, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. I cannot wait to reach 20,000, and I'm gonna have something planned. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna have something planned. It's gonna be great, and I'm so close. Also, don't forget to share this video. If you think it's funny, share it. If you hate it, share it. All right, so let's get right into the video. Okay, before I say anything, I'm gonna say that I am not promoting drugs in any way. I actually never even drank alcohol until I was 21, and I've never touched a drug in my life besides this one time, and it was for medical reasons, which I will talk about. But yes, I'm not promoting drugs. Don't do it. If you do, it's fine. Just be careful with it. Drugs I've just never messed around with. Although I do have a lot of friends who do like smoke weed or edibles, whatever they do, and they're my very close friends, but I just choose not to. So don't hate me. And also, I don't know much about it. So if you're gonna leave me comments like trying to educate me, go ahead. I'd love to hear it. Don't be mean. If you are, fuck you. I don't care. Okay, so as you all know, I got in the car accident and I threw my back out. How many videos can I say that in? But I have herniated discs and it's very painful. Now, I have heard that a lot of people who do have like pain and kind of like all different problems are prescribed marijuana medically to kind of deal and take the edge off and make it less painful, I guess. I don't know exactly what it does. I probably should have researched at least something before I filmed this video, but so basically one night I was hanging out with a mutual friend that both Zach, my boyfriend, and I have, and someone from their job gave them a gift of edibles, and they weren't like homemade edibles, they were like packaged edibles bought from, I guess, somewhere that it's legal to buy them, because in New York it's not, I believe. So she got this edible and we were kind of just hanging out in her room, like playing video games, not doing anything crazy. And she started saying how, you know, I have back problems and if I took it, it might help me, you know, take the edge off. My back was hurting that day. Again, it hurts every day, but I was like, you know what? I'm old enough now. It's not like I'm 15, I'm 18, you know, I'm older than that. Not gonna tell you. Although I do have a famous birthdays account now. So if you guys wanna go look that up and bump me up, do that. And you could also find out how old I am on there. I think I'm on there as AndrewTMI, so go do that. And so I was like, okay, I'm old enough now. I'm just gonna try this edible. It's not gonna be crazy. It was packaged like in a store. It's not like it's laced with something else that, you know, I wouldn't put in my body. I was like, let me just try it this once, maybe I'll like it. I guess here's where this real story starts. I've never smoked weed because I have asthma and literally I will die, like I will choke. Me choking is not a pretty sight in any way, shape, or form, so I'm just not doing that. So it wasn't edible, it was like it was kind of almost like a Sour Patch Kid, but like a long one, and I just took like the whole piece. And I was sitting, nothing crazy was really happening. I was like, okay, this can work. Like, I was trying to really focus on like if my back felt better, like trying to focus on my back pain and did it feel better. And like before you knew it, I started like cracking up at everything, which I don't know if that was just in my mind because I know that like weed makes you laugh. I was cracking up at everything and I couldn't stop laughing, and then I was getting embarrassed that I was laughing because I felt like they were like, okay, like this is all in his head, like he just thinks that weed makes you laugh, so he's like cracking up. So I was getting so embarrassed and that was making me laugh more. Before I knew it, I started like losing control of my mind a little. So before I knew it, I was laying down on her bed, still like crying, laughing, and like no one was paying attention to me at this point anymore because they were like, okay, like you're fucking annoying, like stop. And I couldn't stop laughing. They were just talking, doing their own thing. And I kind of stopped laughing and my mind was like wandering, thinking about different things, and I started losing more and more and more control of my mind. I guess that's what happens when you do weed. Like some people like get really paranoid and freaked out, and that's clearly what started happening to me. So I'm just laying there and I started saying like, I don't feel right. I started getting dizzy, and now I think the paranoia started kicking in because I was like, oh no. I started thinking like, okay, I was at the doctor a few days ago and I took medication that he gave me. I was thinking like, what if no one's ever taken that medication with weed, and what if the combination kills you? And It's so stupid, but like that's exactly what I was thinking in my mind because I was getting so paranoid. So then I started getting all worked up and scared and I was like, oh my god, I am dying. And then I was talking and having like full-blown conversations with Zach and our friend, and then like I would say something and they would look at me and be like, what did you say? As if like I just talked for the first time in 10 minutes, which in reality I did, but in my head I was having full-blown conversations with them. So that was just freaking me out. I was getting so scared. I was like, what's happening to me? And now like I started to feel blackout drunk, but like without the drunkenness, if that makes sense. Like I was very aware, but I would black out. Like, and that was just freaking me out. I'd be looking and then all of a sudden I would just like, and then I'd wake up like however long later, I don't even know, with Zach and our friends staring at me. In my head, I'm thinking that they think I'm dying. But really, they were just like looking at me because like, I guess they know how people like freak out when they do weed. I was like an extreme case because literally, I am such a baby and so dramatic with everything. Now I'm like, oh my god, like they think I'm dying and they don't want to take me to the hospital because they'll be charged with murder. Please, please, I'm begging you, take me to the hospital. Like I need to go to the hospital, please. And they're like saying no. And in reality, like in this reality, they're like, okay, he's fine. He's just like freaking out a little. He'll be fine like once he eats or like in an hour or two. But in my head, they're literally trying to figure out where to bury me. I trust no one now, and they're like, you know what, Andrew, let's go outside, like, let's get fresh air. So we go outside, and as I'm walking, the ground is literally doing this. Like, and again, it wasn't like I was drunk. I don't know what was happening. You guys who smoke weed are probably like, this kid is such an asshole, but I know. I think I just got so paranoid because I've never done a drug in my life. We're sitting outside, and then we get in the car, and we're just sitting in the car, like, with a little music on, the windows open, you know, just trying to calm me down. I keep on nodding out, like real bad. I was nodding out really bad. And I'm trying to listen to them talking, but I couldn't focus on what they were saying. And they were on their phones, like, you know, just texting, trying to act normal around me. I saw, like, on their phone, they were looking up the medication that I was on mixed with weed. In reality, they weren't. They were just, like, on Instagram. I guess I was hallucinating. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. But feel free to make fun of me. Like, I don't care. It's like, so funny now. But literally on their phone, I saw them looking up deaths of people who mixed the medication the doctor gave me and weed, even though I didn't tell them what medication the doctor gave me. So like they literally weren't looking it up. It was all in my head. They were just on Instagram and living their life. So now I'm freaking out and all of a sudden I forget how to breathe. I literally cannot for the life of me remember how to breathe. Oh my god, I'm gonna suffocate. Now they all said that I was breathing the whole time, but I was suffocating in my mind. I don't know. I feel like people are gonna think I was like on acid or something, but I was terrified for 20-something years to do like weed, and I'm never doing it again. So like, trust me, it was just weed. I could not remember how to breathe, and I'm like, oh my god. And then finally, like, breathing came back to me, but if I stopped thinking about breathing, I would have stopped breathing. So like, if my mind wandered for 1 second, I would stop breathing, apparently. So now keep in mind, I'm blacking out every 2 seconds. The car is literally spinning. I forgot how to breathe, so I'm suffocating, and then I remembered how to breathe, but I have to continue to think about breathing, otherwise I'll stop breathing and suffocate more and die. I'm begging them to bring me to the hospital. They don't want to bring me to the hospital because they're trying to figure out where they're gonna bury me when I die. So I'm sitting in the back seat and they have the car light on, and all of a sudden, our friend in the front seat opens her car door, and as she opens it, the reflection from the light shined on it, and in the reflection, I saw Jesus's face. Literally Jesus' face just staring at me like, what the fuck did you do? Like, hi, nice to meet you. I thought I was dying. I was like, oh my god, I see Jesus. And he's literally just like staring at me through the car window, and I'm like thinking I'm at the gates of fucking heaven, like meeting Jesus and having him tell me like, no, go to hell, like you did drugs. At this point, I'm just trying to talk to Zach because he was in the back seat with me. I don't want our friends in the front to hear me because I'm trying to get Zach back on my side, like to not kill me. So finally I get him to take me home. On the way home, I literally thought everything was the cops, and I thought they were gonna pull me over. I was gonna be acting like a mess. I was gonna go to jail, die in jail. Worst experience ever. We get home and I really needed to pee. I was like, okay, let me just try to go to sleep. I'm gonna pee and then I'll go to sleep. Zach walks me to the bathroom and I'm like, can you please just wait outside the bathroom door for me? Like, just wait outside the bathroom door while I pee. That's all I need. I don't want to die in there. So he's like, yeah, sure, like, of course. Zach's great and does anything for me always. He's waiting outside the door and I close the bathroom door and I go to pee, and the second I make it to the toilet, there's pounding on the door and I see the door like coming off the hinges, like boom, 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 like, and I was like, oh my god, like what the hell is happening? I thought like someone was out there killing him, I don't know. So I run over to the bathroom door and I open it and I'm like, what? Zach's standing there literally like this. What? no one was banging at the door. Like literally I was hallucinating so bad. So I was like, I am so freaked out. I need to just go to sleep. So I peed, Zach got me food, he gave me water, he put me to sleep. And I finally fell asleep and I woke up the next day feeling fine. But oh my God, I literally thought I was dying that night. Guys, like, if you smoke weed, I know you're laughing at me, like, what is wrong with you, Andrew? Like, it's not that bad. But for me, it was, I swear, it was so bad, and I don't know why. And I'm literally never gonna do it again. Like, I'm never gonna touch it again. I only did it to see if it would make my back feel better. Like, I wasn't doing it to, like, have a sick fucking time. Like, no, I just wanted my back pain to go away. That's my story of when I did the weeds. If you watch me and we're friends, like, and you want to make fun of me, go ahead. If you hate me and you want to make fun of me, go ahead, fuck you though. And also, if you've ever done edibles or smoked weed or anything and freaked out, leave it in the comments down below because I'd love to hear your stories. If someone's pressuring you into smoking and you really don't want to, don't. I literally only just did it for medical reasons. If you want to try it, I'm not telling you it's bad. I'm not saying anything. I literally have no opinion on it. I just have an opinion on myself and I know it's not for me. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I thought that was a funny little story time to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. We are so close to 20,000, guys. Thank you so much. Share my videos so we can get more subscribers and have more fun and do more things and more videos, more content and everything. It means the world to me. It'll be so much fun. And yeah, I think that's enough embarrassment for one day. So yeah, until next week, I will see you guys next week. Bye.